For the last 20 years, AKA has been designing and manufacturing some of the most prestigious recording studios in the world. AKA Design introduces the Pro Media, Pro Edit and Pro Wave systems, which are affordable self-assembly desks for mixing, composing, editing and recording. Make your studio as creative as you. Visit akadesign.com.
So I'm here with Guy Thatcher at Hireacamera stand here at BVE North. Every time we come to Guy, he always seems to have something exciting and new to show us, and today is no different. What do we have today, Guy?
Well, we've got the Samurai here today, and this is reasonably new. We are hopefully getting them in stock, I think, next week. What it is basically the bigger brother of the Ninja. The Ninja we've had for the last 2 months, and it's just been amazing reaction we've had to them. People bolting them on the back of everything from a Z1, Z7s through to newer FS100s, so they can get ProRes out of it straight onto a hard drive. So they've been really, really popular. This is the bigger brother. This obviously you can see immediately is using SDI connection rather than HDMI, which a lot of people prefer. If you ever had the HDMI pull out all the time, you know what we're talking about. The other side of it is that we can actually link it via timecode straight to the camera, so we don't have to press two things at the same time. You do have the option, as you do with the Ninja, of actually doing a loop through on the LANC as well, so you could control them that way, but this is a very convenient way of doing it. So to give you an example, if we actually start recording, you can see it's recording up here. Yep. We're recording at the moment onto a 750 gig drive, SSD drive. You have a varied choice of what you want to do, really depending on how much money you've got. And so we'll stop that there. So we can also use this as a monitor we want. It's not good enough to focus with, but it is good enough to at least be able to reveal for someone else to be able to see it. And then if we go back, we can go to play. And we can then actually review all of our clips. We can pause them, we can move around in them to actually have a good look at them. We will also, there will be firmware updates coming through which allow us to actually tag those as well, so we're actually able to put different tags on each individual clip. So we'll be hiring them out as we do with the Ninja with a 750 gig drive. I suspect that they will literally just disappear as the Ninjas have done. So they should be available in about a week, week and a half's time.
That's great. Thanks, Guy. I believe you've got something else you want to show us as well.
I have indeed.
So step 2 of our exciting new product guide at Hireacamera. Guy, what do we have here?
Okay, well this is massively important. This goes back to NAB when we first saw a sample of a burger adapter which was going to allow us to use the FS100 with EF lenses. Yep. That still hasn't emerged, but what has emerged is a version from MTF. Mike's been making adapters of various kinds. We've all seen them, the little blue marks. Yep. We know what they are. Well, Mike's produced here an adapter which allows us to control the iris on the Canon EF lens. If we actually have a look here, you can see that we can actually control the iris with this dial here. It also gives us an indication of what the focal length is. So if I change the zoom here, you can see that moving as well. Now, this is a pre-production model. It may well change slightly, but we are hoping to have them, well, we will have them from stock when it's launched. Whether it'll look exactly the same as this, I can't tell you at the moment. But what it does do is it allows us to offer a really good kit for SLR users at the moment. Those guys that have got EF lenses, they now have the option to be able to bolt on and use Super 35mm chip. And then, to add to that as well, we've got the Ninja as well. So you've now got the ability, if you've got all of those EF lenses, to hire a kit out which will be around about £150 plus VAT for a day, which will allow you to shoot on a Super 35mm sensor and record at ProRes, which is brilliant. Great news for them.
And you can't underestimate how massive this is to guys who use Canon lenses to actually have this ability to bolt them onto their cameras.
It's enormous because the whole point is at the moment people are using FS100s, they are hiring it out usually with ZF2 Zeiss lenses, which obviously bumps up the price. But they've also got their lenses sitting there doing nothing. So this finally gives them the chance to actually just use all of their decent kit on something like this, and it'll be a nice option below the C300 when that comes. So this will be at sort of the lower level, and then we'll have the C300 above it. But this is a great solution.
Great. Thank you very much, Guy. Obviously, if people want to find out more about Hireacamera, I'm assuming you've got a website?
www.hireacamera.com.
Fantastic. If you want to find out more, go to the website below me and keep track of everything we're doing, as I always say, at broadcastshow.com.